All right, I'm back. So anyway, so I sent an email to my cousin, and because she's the only one in my family that I knew that kind of had difficulty conceiving, so I sent her an email just kind of telling her that I went to the doctor and found out that I had PCOS, and I wasn't sure if that was what she had or whatever, because I knew it was um, most likely genetic, but I didn't know anybody else in my family that had it. So anyway, my she sent me an email back and said, yes, that's what she had, and she, pretty much tried everything. She tried Clomid, she tried um, the hormone injections and all that, and then I think she might have had a surgery. I'm not sure. And then basically she did. What is it called? Um, no, I can't think of it now. In vitro. So she had that done, and they inserted 3 eggs, and they actually all took. So she had triplets. But the triplets were born prematurely. They were born 3 months premature, and they had health issues, and they have kind of some health issues still. Now they're probably around, I think maybe like 10 maybe now. I'm not positive. But anyway, and it's just, I've seen that it's kind of really caused not trouble for her, but just it's been a lot of work, just because, you know, well, first of all, 3 kids at one time, but also besides that, just the health issues and stuff that they've had to deal with. So it's definitely, I think, been hard for her. And of course, I'm like a hypochondriac or whatever, and I just kind of am like, oh my God, what if that happens to us? Like, what if, we can't get pregnant on our own? And sorry, my hair is bothering me so bad right now. What if we can't get pregnant on our own, and then we, try the Clomid, and then try the injections, and then have to get surgery, and whatever. And so it's just kind of a little bit, it's just scary, really. I mean, because it's almost like you don't really think about not having kids until you, I don't know, like, I think a lot of times people think it's so easy to get pregnant, and a lot of times, even when people are, not really in serious relationships, but they just are like, oh, I have to be careful so I don't get pregnant. And so whenever they, find out that they don't have a period all the time, they're like, oh, this is wonderful. But then when you actually find out that there's a chance that you could have a really hard time, or maybe not even have kids down the road, then it kind of really makes you feel a lot differently about it. And you have a million thoughts in your mind, like, well, what if this doesn't work? What if this doesn't work? And so then it really just turns into, like, I mean, obviously a big what if game, but it really just, it's hard to explain. And for people that, have it, I'm sure that they've felt the same way I do. And it's hard to even explain it to, like, friends and family, because they're just like, oh, well, just enjoy being married. You have plenty of time. But it's like, in my mind, I'm like, well, I mean, I don't see how it could get any better, over time. So I feel like, if anything, my chances will decrease. So it's, just a lot of stress. And, I've talked to my husband, and he's been really supportive. But at the same time, it's completely different, because, I try to explain to him that it's not his body. So even though, like, he experiences it with me, he doesn't think about it every day like I do. So it's kind of like, he only hears about it whenever I talk about it. So, and a lot of times I don't really even want to bother him about it. So it's difficult, definitely. But I mean, definitely the videos that I watched, and in particularly, I actually, the one person that kind of really influenced me to start this was Mandy, which is MND627. I love her videos, and she's so positive, and I hope I come off to be very positive and not, a negative person. And I feel like I sound depressed a lot whenever I do videos, and I try not to. I just, am not like overly excited, whenever I do them. So I'll try to post more positive videos, but anyway, so I don't really have anything else to talk about today, but if anybody has any advice for me for just starting out in this situation and kind of just, what kind of helped them feel better, or, whatever, any advice. Or if you like any of the names that I posted, then you can tell me. But anyway, that's it. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.